Hello everyone, this is Matt Roy, Experiential Learning Resource Teacher with Lakehead Public Schools. I wanted to give you a little rundown of a really useful resource for virtually exploring the world around us. This is a resource that's produced um, by Matt Sanders of the Lambton Kent District School Board. And it has a lot of stuff here that we can use that's going to be especially useful in your classes right now. So I just want to give you a quick tour of what's here so that you can make use of this in your teaching in the future. First of all, on the main page, we've got all of our synchronous options. So over here on kind of the right-hand side are a whole bunch of the main sites that offer some great regular synchronous options. But what Matt has done for us to make our lives nice and easy is put these in week by week with times and recommended ages and links to each of them. So for example, for this week in April, you can see a whole bunch, for example, on Friday, April 23rd, we can see a whole bunch of times, different activities, and links to those activities. Now, these are ongoing, and so you can always look ahead, but a lot gets added to them closer to the date. So keep checking back and you're going to find a lot of new resources for the weeks as they're coming up towards the end of this year. And then all you have to do is follow the link and that'll help you get set up for that virtual field trip for your class. I also want to point out though that there are some other ones beyond these live synchronous ones that are listed date by date here on the page. If you look down along the bottom, there's a whole bunch of different tabs you can click, and these little arrows here are going to help you to scroll back and forth between your different options. So we've got sessions on agriculture, we've got sessions on French language and culture, science, arts and culture, geography, history, and career exploration. Now I'm going to jump to science just to take you through some of how it's here because I am a big science lover. So these are asynchronous virtual field trip things that students can participate in. So there's not going to be a live person on the other side, but there's a lot of neat stuff here. Now, a lot of these are 360-degree tours where students can click in and move their mouse around. I'll give you an example of one of those. So for example, here's our International Space Station, which you can see time to time up in the sky. And students can go and click on the virtual tour, and all they have to do is using their finger, or if they're using a touchscreen, or their mouse. If they're using a computer, is they can click around and they can take a tour. And this works just like Google Maps does. If the kids click ahead, it'll take them forward, and they'll be able to see a different part of the station. And using this, they can kind of zoom around and take a little walk through the station and explore and see what's there. So that's our 360 tour. Some of them come in the form of YouTube videos. So it is a YouTube video that plays, but while the video is playing, you can scroll around and move around and see all different angles because it's done with a 360 camera. For giving this to students, you've got to be really clear in showing them that while the video is playing, you can scroll around, because otherwise, if they don't understand that and they're just thinking that it's a video, the video will be playing and they'll be looking at like a part of the video, the whole 360-degree video in every direction. They'll be looking at maybe a part of it where there's no action happening. So it is important that you check it beforehand and make sure that if it is actually a 360-degree video, that they're playing the video, but also knowing they can scroll around and look any direction while that video is playing. And that will often happen right within YouTube. There's also some, of course, that are just straight videos and some that have an activity in a unit, and all those are checked off so you can see the different ones that are there. So I hope this resource is useful to you. Send me a message if you have any trouble navigating it or have further questions, or it'd also be great if you have any virtual field trip resources you found that are not listed on here, and I'd be very happy to share them with the originator of this document so they can get added and educators across Ontario can make use of them. I hope this has been helpful for you. Again, reach out if you have any questions or concerns or just want to talk. All the best. Enjoy.